Have you noticed on these business to business apps, if you want any sort of access, you're going to have to put in your name, email, phone number, and a form of payment? Once I get past this paywall, I'm going to be able to access all these goodies that you have for me. But guess what? If you ain't got nothing behind this paywall, then I'm not signing up for this subscription model. You create a landing page, and behind the landing page, you have a CRM. You find out what's going to be best for them. And then behind this paywall, you have a lot of content or value to give to your consumer, to your ideal customer avatar. Have you noticed on these business to business apps, if you want any sort of access, you're going to have to put in your name, email, phone number, and a form of payment? I hope I ain't the only one. But what happened to the days where you could just download it, try it out for free, or even not even download the app, but access the platform with just your name? You can't even do that anymore, which is crazy. And I'm calling this the Netflix effect, because look, I need to first give credit where credit due. And yes, I'm bringing up Amazon again, and I brought it up in the last couple of podcasts when I talked about the empty chair, when we talked about having the customer avatar. If you don't have one, go watch that episode. I did bring up Amazon again when I talked about how they spent over $14 billion in advertising. I'm going to bring it up again because I think it's really important, because I don't ever remember hearing anyone talk about having a CRM or the way they went about sales and advertising with targeting a very specific person until Amazon did it. And then when Amazon did it, guess who else copied them? Netflix. And I don't want to say copy is in a bad way, but in a good way, because I don't know about you, but here I at least want to show you this. And so if those that are not watching on YouTube, hey, you're missing out. You're missing out, because I just showed you the opening banner for Netflix. I'm already signed in. I don't watch Netflix a lot, so I don't have the highest package, but I wanted to at least have some of the things because I'm a documentary buff. Anyways, we're not going to focus on that. Let me get back to the main topic here. So Netflix is what I think, on a B2C, business to consumer, is a company that is crushing it. I just saw with Jake Paul, they're doing fighting. I think I saw IndyCar racing or something like that. They have podcasts on there. Jay Shetty just got a contract. We talked about them in the last podcast. I mean, for movies, originals, I still like some of the HBO original ones, but Netflix is right there. They're right there. I mean, Apple's kind of right there too, right? But in order to get access, and this is why I'm calling it the Netflix effect, what they're doing is 3 core simple things. And I love it, because these core simple things completely debunk what we were doing, say, 20 years ago. If you were in building websites or marketing or sales, it completely debunks this. And what it debunks is the fact that you need to put all your information in the forefront, so where people can see it and look at it. And if you want to buy something, you got to call somebody or schedule an appointment. Now, you still have some of those, and it's depending on what it is, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just talking about, if you want access, all you got to do is put in your information. With Amazon, you can do a free trial, and they have different tiers. They have good, better, best. But with not Amazon, but with Netflix, it is truly a good, better, best, where you can have multiple devices. You can stream at 4K or 8K. I don't know all the details. I got the lowest package. It don't matter for me. But when it comes to, actually, I do. I just don't watch it. But Netflix, if you want to hook a brother up, Anyways, moving on. Back in the day when we were like, and I wasn't technically, because 20 years ago, I was not a developer. I was paying for my website. When I looked at these websites, the web was still so very new. We didn't have mobile devices like we have now. We didn't have the mobile internet. Matter of fact, it was the BlackBerry days, the Research in Motion, Crackberry. Oh my gosh, I just watched that documentary as well too. You talk about people, a company that were way beyond their time. And the Netflix effect, where I see it as, they're putting up just one page, a landing page, we call that. Here's the landing page. You go to the landing page, and guess what? You're going to have to put in your information. As you see in this landing page, you can have whatever you want, but guess what? You have to put in your email. Why do they want your email? Just in case if you do not finish the sale, now they have your information to follow up with you. Maybe now that they have not only your email, they have your pixel. Now they can also retarget and remarket to you with the campaign of, hey, you want to be a subscriber, buy a subscription. You don't have to get the top one, the best one. You can get the middle of the road, or you can just get the entry good package. Either way, we can give you access. You don't want ads? We don't have to show you ads, but you're going to have to get this package. But we got options. But we're not like a huge supermarket options. We're like the Costco. We just have a few just for you. But guess what you have to do? You have to give me your information, your name, your email, and then I already surpassed my trial mode for Netflix. You got to put in a form of payment so we can hit that tap button or that swipe to where we can charge it. Brilliant model, right? We don't have to show you anything where if we haven't earned your business, we don't have to put in the work. Look, I'm trying to tell my clients this, and then some of my clients are getting it, but some of them don't. Why? I think it's just the new way of doing things. People don't like change. I don't like change. I don't like change that I can't control. But I want to talk about it because I think when we get to like making true systemic changes and making the changes to where it's going to impact our bottom dollar, or as Crystal would say, where we're going to have a positive cash flow, we have to understand what the consumer is doing. They are used to you. If I put in my information, if I give you my stuff and I make the payment, I'm gonna get, once I get past this paywall, I'm gonna be able to access all these goodies that you have for me. But guess what? If you ain't got nothing behind this paywall, then I'm not signing up for this subscription model. And I think on a business side, I think we haven't woken up to that. And I think that's where we need to. But look, this is a evolution because like I mentioned with Amazon, look how long it took Amazon just to do books to figure out what the consumer wants. Amazon the CRM was established before Amazon, but Amazon perfected it. But so has Netflix, because as soon as you sign up on Netflix, you got to do the options. I'm probably, you already know, 90% of the people I'm talking to and my subscribers out there, the 9,000, the 10,000 my subscribers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, that you didn't have to do very much to figure out which one, from sports, documentaries, romance, novels, foreign, whatever the case may be, you found your niche. And that's exactly what businesses have to start doing today. You create a landing page, and behind the landing page, you have a CRM. You find out what's going to be best for them. And that behind this paywall, you have a lot of content or value to give to your consumer, to your ideal customer avatar. And then from there, hopefully you have a happy customer that's going to say, please continue to provide me value and I will continue to pay you this money. I think it's that simple, but simple is not always easy. And I think at times simple is actually really hard, because simple requires change because it goes against the grain. So if you haven't already understood what I said, in other words, we have to adapt to the change that if we are going to be effective, keep it simple, create the landing page, have the CRM behind it, and have the content of the value that the customer is asking for. If you don't know what a CRM is, I have Go High Level. I'm going to put it in the show notes, in the description. Go check it out. They have a trial, but guess what? You have to put in your information. If you don't know what a landing page is, Hey, you can go to right now my DIY marketing kit. I'm gonna put that in there as well, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to, because marketing and sales is together. I know sometimes people put it together as one, but they're completely different. Because as soon as someone gets to know who you are, you have the opportunity to hopefully convert on them. And I'm talking to my you know who I'm talking to. But if I gotta say it, the ones that have already done marketing, they've done sales, and they're tired of doing it, but you know you need it, but you might not have a true strategy for it. I'm talking to you that has a little, but not a big budget to do marketing. I got you. Make sure you sign up for my DIY marketing kit. We have a class starting up. Make sure you sign up for it, because we're going to be doing it multiple times in the year. And this is going to help you build your landing page, your CRM, and a system that works for you, so you can have your own Netflix effect, so you can go out and do the things you want to do, because you have already built it out. And it's what people are used to. People are used to giving the information that they need so that they can get access to all the things that you provided, because you have a solution to a lot of people's problems. Why make them suffer? Give it to them, but give it in a way that it makes sense. Don't like make it complicated. Speak their language. Make it simple for them and for you. So sign up for the DIY marketing kit if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, I would appreciate you to subscribe and share the episode. But about 90% of y'all haven't subscribed. You're coming to the page, you haven't subscribed. Do a brother a favor. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit like, share, and I wish you the very best. So until next time, dream big and Godspeed. I'm out.